And now, our Academy reporters are standing by with news from the Caribbean island of Puerto Rico. In the north, from the city of Rio Piedras, and at the west, from the city of Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. Please stand by.
In Arce, I've been a professor of chemistry at the Department of Chemistry, University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras. They have not seen me there for a long time because I spend most of my time now as principal investigator of the Puerto Rico MSP, or as we call it, Alacima.
Meet Gladys Nazario, science leader for Alacima and biology professor at the University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras.
Okay, I'm the science team leader, so I'm in charge of the professional development for all the professors and teacher of excellence in the project.
And here is Professor Betty Vega, Resource Center leader for Alacima and teacher at the Department of Education in Puerto Rico.
I am the coordinator of the Resource Center.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Delgado, Associate Professor of Psychology at the University of Puerto Rico in Mayagüez. For the Puerto Rico Math and Science Project, I'm the coordinator for the pre-service, certification, and induction component.
My name is Moses Orengo. I am the co-PI for the Alacima project for the Mayagüez zone, and also a physics professor and dean of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences at the University of Puerto Rico at Mayagüez.
Yes. Hold on a second. I will call you later. I have an interview now. Thank you. Yes? Of course. Bye-bye. I'm Hannibal Guido. I work in the teacher preparation program, and I'm associate professor. Work particularly with human development and methodology of classes. I'm also in charge of NK accreditation of the university. And that's what I do here. For the project, I am the formative evaluator, which primarily my job consists in make sure that all the leaders and the directors and the designers of activities can reflect and can look at the data that we collect during the activities and in order to improve the project, to make sure that we can use data to improve our results, and that's what I'm in charge of.
Okay, about leadership challenges in my project, well, I might say that one of the biggest challenges I have is working with a variety of persons with a different academic background, from science, from math, from education, from psychology, and being able to articulate and canalize all their ideas in the same direction that we want to move our project.
Okay, one of the biggest challenges that I have is making all the people that are working with me to work together as a team. And I want to be very effective in all the learning things that I'm giving them. I have capacitators, I have liaisons from science, and I also work with the math liaisons. So I have to be very effective in what I want to transmit to them and work all together.
Okay, I have to try to integrate all the people in a common work and also to establish resource centers that can work alone when Alacima ends.
One of the main challenges that I face as leader of the component for the pre-service certification and induction team is to have a shared vision of what is that this component wants to achieve, and also make sure that the people that compose the component feel that they have a say in the decision-making process. That is a shared vision of the component.
I think the most important challenges in terms of leadership for me as dean and also co-PI for the Alasima project is to make people believe in change, to produce change in terms of the structures and the mental models that people have, to make change a possibility for all the projects that are involved in the professional level, but also as a personal goal.
However, my biggest challenge in the leadership area is, for once, I need to know how effective leadership looks like. I have to know what are the characteristics of being an effective leader that promote change, because that will make me a better evaluator for one, on one hand, and on the other hand, I can give better advice to the people who I work with. I'm also in charge of little projects myself, so, and I have to coordinate things inside the project and outside the project. So for me, it's very useful, any information that I can have of how to be a more effective leader.
Uh, well, I really have different ways of learning, but I think I learn the best by being involved in a actual problem and having space so that I can look for the materials I need in order to solve a problem and to have enough time to analyze the data and hands-on and actually being involved in a project directly, not sitting down and hearing somebody else talk.
Can you tell us what kind of activities or approaches in the learning environment had the greatest impact on your learning?
I really think the greatest impact in my learning is being exposed to problems which I have to solve by myself, which I confronted in graduate school, and needing to find things by myself, learn by myself, and then just go and ask questions to experts on a need-to-know basis.
I've always been very active in what I do. That's my personality, and I have to learn that way. I have to touch things. I have to be in contact with what I'm learning, and that's what I have been doing with my students as well. And I think that they are learning very well with me in that way. And I want the professors or the capacitators to do the same thing with the teachers.
Participate with other people, learn from other people, and especially listen to other people.
I learn best if I'm provided with activities that allow me to apply what is being uh, given in that activity, and also that are pertinent to what is that I'm doing. And if it's presented visually, I prefer that type of setting where activities are pertinent to what is that you're doing, and you're able to apply it immediately to that context.
As a learner, can you tell me what kind of activities, as you were preparing as a student, make the major impact in your life as a learner?
Those activities that you take the theory or the grounding information, and you're able to develop intervention, or to develop um, strategies to apply that you're learning. So those activities that you take that information, that theory, and you're able to apply it immediately to a particular situation that is pertinent to your cultural context, your work context, are those that make best impact on my learning, or impact my learning better.
I think I'll never stop learning. I believe that the most effective way of learning for me as a learner is to discover things, to actually find out the way things work, just by not telling the final result, but to actually investigate how things work. Um, Maybe in my experience as a learner, but also as a teacher, that's been a very effective way of learning.
I am a very global and outspoken and social person, so I need to, the most effective way I learn is doing, and is talking to other people. Actually, I have learned one of the most important lessons I learned in the past academy was that I could learn a lot by shutting off my mouth and hearing what other people have to say and leaving other people time and space to think. I'm working on that. But I'm actually, the best way I learn is the way the academy is prepared, in which give you a lot of time to reflect yourself, talk to other people, learn from other people's experiences. For me, it's perfect.
Se me olvidó muy feo.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Delgado, Associate Professor of Psychology at the University of Maya West. No, para saber por qué.
Yes, blah, blah, blah.
No me puedo ver, no tengo ni un espejito, o no los pelos engreñados.